Well, it has happened again. My. Look at that winning face there. They just know they did something. Let's check this out, shall we? Taiwanese boxer who failed IBA gender test defeats female opponent at Paris Olympics. Yet another controversial boxer who had been disqualified by the International Boxing Association defeated a female opponent at the Paris Olympics on Friday. Taiwan's Lin Yu Ting took to the ring, that rhymed on the game, bars, and easily won with a unanimous decision against Saitora, I can't pronounce that last name, of Uzbekistan, the Daily Mail reported. After the match, the boxer from Uzbekistan was seen in tears, and the boxers did not shake hands and congratulate each other before leaving the ring. Ting is the second of two boxers that the International Olympic Committee allowed to fight as females, despite their failure in the IBA's gender test, which caused the World Boxing Organization to disqualify them for sanctioned bouts last year. You know, before I continue, this is really hard to believe. If you've got XY chromosome, that means that you are a biological male. What I do not understand, and this is new to me now, considering all these years of people talking about trans issues, that while they're saying that they are not trans, how can you be female, born with female genitalia, born with ovaries and a womb, and have a XY chromosome? Because that's the way they're making this sound. I don't understand what's going on, and I've seen a few, and even mainstream media seems to have had certain things wrong. Even certain YouTubers I follow had stuff wrong. Some had stuff right. Some seem to have stuff right and wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you were with me in my video. I was going through different channels of information. Oh, by the way, some of you complain about the news sources that I go to. Doesn't matter which one that I go to, right? Aren't they all fake news? Doesn't matter which one that I go to because somebody always complains. Doesn't matter whether it's Fox News, CNN. Doesn't matter who I go to. If it's another YouTuber, if it's the Young Turks, if it's Ben Shapiro, none of you can be satisfied. So I'm going to deal with you accordingly every time you complain about my news source. You have been with me for a while, know what that is. So, stop the complaining. Iman Khalif, the first competitor who had failed the IBA's chromosome test, had so overmatched the Italian boxer, Angela Carini, that the latter forfeited the match on Thursday. In 2023, the International Boxing Association, Umar Kremlev, explained his organization's decision to disqualify Taiwan's Lin Yu Ting and Algeria's Iman Khalif from competing in the IBA's 2023 Women's World Boxing Championships, according to Russia's TASS news agency. Based on DNA tests, we identified a number of athletes who tried to trick their colleagues into posing as women. According to the results of these tests, it was proved that they have XY chromosomes. Such athletes were excluded from the competition. See what I'm saying? But then there's people defending them, saying that they are actually female. It's like, I don't know what to believe. The IBA added that its rules were changed in 2022 to ensure competitive fairness and athletes' safety. Well, then they should be only fighting against each other then. The IOC decided to use 2016 rules, which allowed the boxers to fight in the women's competition. IOC then condemned the aggression of anyone who would question their right to compete as females. We have seen reports misleading information about 2 female athletes competing at the Olympic Games. Paris 2024 read the joint statement from the Paris Boxing Unit and the IOC. The 2 athletes have been competing in international boxing competitions for many years in the women's category, including the Women's Games Tokyo 2020, International Boxing Association, World Championships, and IBA sanctioned tournaments. The current aggression against these 2 athletes is based entirely on this arbitrary decision, which is taken without any proper procedure, especially considering that these athletes have been competing in top-level competitions for many years. The statement added, I don't know where to go with this. I really don't. If you have some type of truly unfair advantage, you probably shouldn't be competing, or you should be only competing against others with that unfair advantage. You know what I'm saying? There's natural bodybuilding, and then there's open bodybuilding, where you get to use all the PEDs you want to use. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers.